Whoa, hang on a sec. Pause Netflix, put down your phone, just stop everything. Yes, this is urgent. Imagine hearing from the Lord your God with a message that's about to reroute your financial destiny. I mean, Avengers Endgame level plot twist to your wallet, and it's happening in just 10 minutes. Yep, 10 minutes. That's wild, right? Get ready, because a supernatural shift is on the way that's going to unleash a billionaire blessing into your life and your family. They'll feel it too. But you've got to hear this. There's been resistance. Not just the kind you get hitting unsubscribe, but spiritual resistance. The enemy has been pulling all-nighters, working overtime, plotting to block you from hearing what comes next. He knows deep down that what you're about to hear will shatter every chain. Poverty, lack, the kind of financial struggle that feels like a rerun stuck on repeat for generations. Seriously, don't swipe away now. If you close this, you might just miss the single most important divine appointment of your lifetime. Drop a "I receive" in the comments if you are ready to step into the abundance mapped out for you since day one. And hey, don't just listen, lean in, because what comes next could shake the very core of how you see yourself and your money. Let's break this down and talk real. Because this is the kind of moment when you'll look back and say, yo, that's when everything changed. Right now, as you're reading, there are literal spiritual forces moving on your behalf, like those Avengers, but for your bank account. Angels of provision have been given special VIP delivery orders for your financial breakthrough. Meanwhile, the devil? Absolutely losing his mind, because with this blessing, his grip on your family's wallet gets broken. For good. Let's get super honest. Have you started to believe that struggle is normal? That stress over bills is just your lot in life? Well, today that cycle is over. The struggle bus stops here and you're getting off. The generational patterns of just scraping by, broken as you hear these words. If you feel this resonating, type "God is speaking to me" in the chat right now. Engage. Don't just be a ghost watcher. Now, story time. Let's get vivid. Picture this. Not long ago, a conversation goes down in heaven. The Archangel Michael, yeah, the big guy from Sunday school stories, comes to God's throne, scroll in hand. Your scroll. On it, every bill, every dream put on hold, every "not yet" because the money wasn't right. God sees your needs and gets moved with compassion. He tells Michael, it's time. Release that billionaire blessing. This isn't some cosmic lottery, it's intentional. When you were created, woven together, God literally embedded prosperity deep in your DNA. The ability to attract wealth, to build abundance, to be a conduit for blessing. Yes, it's in your design. But here's the plot twist. The enemy has been running a toxic script in your ears so long you might have forgotten who you really are. You are not average. You are not meant to just survive. You are royalty, a legit prince or princess. The inheritance? It's big. Think cattle on 1,000 hills big. Everything that belonged to Christ belongs to you too. Yet you've been living like an orphan, not knowing you're a child of the King of Kings. Let's talk behind the scenes. Right now, in the spiritual world, there are very real forces assigned to your finances, but they've just been handed their eviction notices. Time's up for every chain, every curse, every spirit of lack. Type "I believe" if you're grabbing hold of this new future. But get this. This billionaire blessing, it's not just about stacking dollars. Sure, money's part of it, expect it. But the real flex is a total transformation in your relationship with abundance. You'll think differently about wealth, attract resources differently, and steward riches on a whole other level. And the number, 1 billion, it's not random. It means fullness, completion, like your very own level unlocked in the game of life. Now do this. Mentally fast forward. Picture yourself walking into a bank stress-free, no overdraft notices, no insufficient funds. See yourself paying off debt, not just yours, but helping your mom, grandma, your cousins. Imagine giving to causes, ministries, helping people. No calculations, just generosity. This isn't pie in the sky. This is calling your potential up and out. Let's keep it real, though. There's a catch. The enemy wants you to believe it's too good to be true, that you don't deserve it, that your past cancels out any hope for blessings. Maybe those doubts are whispering even now. If so, type, "I silence the enemy," and kick those lies to the curb. Here's what's true. Your worthiness is not about being perfect. It's about being loved. God's grace is what qualifies you. Think of primetime stories. Moses before Pharaoh, God declaring, "Let my people go." Pharaoh resisted but couldn't stop what God had ordered. And what happened? The people didn't leave empty-handed. They left with wealth. God shouting the same to every obstacle, "Let my child go." If you're thinking, "Why now, God? I've been praying forever." Listen up. Sometimes the blessing takes time because preparation has to come first. It's like Rocky training montages. Without the struggle, the victory wouldn't hit as hard. God needed to grow your character, your faith, and remove toxic stuff that would just trip you up later. Plus, this breakthrough isn't just for you, it's for all those you'll help and bless. Right, I'm ready for my blessing. If you catch that. Here's how you'll know this billionaire blessing is on its way. Supernatural favor. People start treating you different, random doors open, opportunities pop up like unskippable ads. Divine connections. You meet mentors, business partners, and investors who just get you and want to see you win. Spiritual sensitivity. Maybe you're dreaming of abundance, getting nudges to take steps you never considered. Wild ideas and business concepts. If you suddenly get next big thing energy, it's not a coincidence. Divine protection. Close calls with financial disaster get mysteriously avoided. If any of that rings true, type, "I see the signs." Your engagement keeps this alive, not to hype it up, but to make you an active participant. But heads up, the bigger the blessing, the greater the responsibility. This isn't a lotto ticket for yachts and ice. It's about becoming a kingdom financier, funding schools, clinics, outreach, being a legit world changer. You will need wisdom, so give me wisdom, Lord, if you want that supernatural guidance. Listen, sorry not sorry to get real. Spiritual warfare is about to intensify. The enemy's not going away quietly. Don't be surprised if people start doubting you, throwing shade, or concerned family members question your path. Unfollow, block, or just tune out the negativity. God's already prepping you for victory. Remember how every storm and every praise has been training for this. And oh, here's a story binge-worthy enough for a streaming series. A faithful servant once dreamed about a vault in heaven with her name on it. Inside, money, properties, business contracts, all waiting for the right moment. Guess what? There's a vault with your name on it too. It's about to be opened. While you wait, prep yourself, spiritually. Get grateful, thank God ahead of the breakthrough, mentally. Start seeing yourself as wealthy, speak and think abundance. Practically, make plans, research investments, find charities you want to support. If you're ready for that level up, type, "I'm preparing for my blessing." Now let me hit something people don't talk about much. Guilt. The enemy loves to make the blessed feel badly. How could you receive so much when others are in need? But listen, your blessing isn't about hoarding. The point is that with wealth, you become the one opening food banks, funding schools, and helping thousands. Don't play small out of pride disguised as humility. Accept the blessing boldly and get ready to be a good steward. "I receive boldly" is your next comment if you're ready. This isn't some one-and-done windfall, it's generational. Imagine your grandkids attending Harvard, starting companies, building churches, literally changing the world, all because you broke the cycle. This is legacy, not just luxury. If you're feeling that type generational blessing, how is this rolling out? First, windows of heaven over your finances. Think Malachi 3:10. Second, divine magnets drawing opportunities to you like trending TikToks. Third, multiplication angels. Yes, angels of multiplication, turning your not enough into overflow. If you're feeling this shift, drop "I feel the shift." And please remember, your current credit score, debt, or bank balance, it means nothing for what's about to happen. In fact, God loves a good underdog story. If you're struggling, that's actually a setup, not a setback. Your From Struggle to Abundance story is next. Drop that in the comments now. All right, rapid fire. Here's how this billionaire blessing will literally show up. Life-changing phone call, inheritance, opportunity, the thing you least expect. Midas touch, everything you put your hands to prospers. Supernatural debt cancellation, yes, even debts you didn't expect to be wiped out. Unexpected financial gifts, checks from left field. Hidden assets, property, investments, insurance payouts you didn't even realize existed. If you're feeling the chills, comment, "I received these prophecies." As this blessing pours in, warning, you may face blessing overwhelm. Fast money and new opportunities can feel like trying to catch a bullet train. Stay grounded, pray, and don't rush major decisions. Your wisdom and discernment are your secret weapons. The enemy? Oh, he'll try every last-minute Hail Mary to stop you, panic, doubts, religious guilt trips. But every past act of faith was prep for this. Every time you gave when you barely had enough, every time you resisted shortcuts for quick cash, you proved you're ready. Here's a next-level vision, a treasure chest, lowered from heaven, guarded by angels and full of wealth beyond counting. It lands in front of a believer who kept trusting even when it was hardest. That chest, it's coming to you. My chest is coming. Declare it. Get ready for the emotional roller coaster. Reality shock when the first serious money hits, relationship pressure as people treat you differently. Cue all the long-lost friends. Purpose pressure because you have to steward this well. If you're ready to handle that kind of stewardship type, I understand the responsibility. Now, this isn't just about you. It's about the hundreds, even thousands whose lives will be touched. Kids getting educations, families getting homes, ministries expanding, communities transformed. You're literally financing miracles, your abundance funds victory over darkness. Here's a quick prophetic timeline, superhero montage style. In the next 24 hours, notice a shift. Blocked opportunities unlock, calls return, ideas bloom. In the next week, information or connection directly linked to your finances comes your way. Next month, see the first tangible evidence, not the whole billion, but a serious level up. Next 3 months, acceleration, compounding abundance. By the end of a year, you'll look back and barely recognize yourself. If you believe in this timeline, type, "I believe in divine timing," and tag someone who needs this hope. Faith alert. Things may still look rough before they look rich. Bills keep coming, struggles may linger, but hold the vision. God provides for the present while prepping your next level. Let's talk about the shift in your prayer life. When the stress of "please pay my rent" is gone, guess what? You start praying kingdom-sized prayers. Which ministry should I bless? What nations can I impact? That's real growth and the true abundance mindset. And if you are feeling a mix of hype and nervousness, know this for real. The blessing is not about your performance. It's about God's grace. You can't out-mess up what He's got planned. Perfection isn't the ticket in, grace is. Peace to your heart. God is for you, not against you. This blessing will hit your bank account, but also your spirit. You're about to get an upgrade in your gifts, your anointing, your impact. Spiritual overflow meets financial overflow. That's the promise rolling out. Are you ready? If you've made it this far, hit that like button, comment, and subscribe for more messages that will empower, equip, and challenge your thinking. Don't keep this message to yourself. Share it with someone who needs a breakthrough in their life. Together, let's see generations changed and destinies rewritten. Remember, your billionaire blessing is not just about you. It's the start of a legacy that will echo long after the credits roll. Stay expectant. Stay engaged. Leave your prayer in the comments, and as always, believe big because your time is now.